Hey, welcome to another episode of Singly Linked List with Python. So in this episode, we are going to write a routine that is going to fetch the nth element from that list. So we are going to input an index, and our algorithm or our routine is going to search for that particular index in our linked list, and it is going to show us that particular element on the Jupyter notebook. So this is the definition of the routine or the method for that. Here we are passing two arguments, that is self and index. Basically self is an implicit thing. It means that the reference to the same class, and index is the index or the position. So basically this is the physical position of that particular node from which we want to fetch the data. So it is very simple. We are going to have a temporary node like this, which is going to contain the head node dot head. Then let us have a counter, count equals to 0, and let us write a simple loop while current and if count equals to index. So this is where we are keeping track whether we have reached that particular index, and then return current dot data and count equals to count plus 1. So here we are incrementing the count, and finally we are reassigning the next pointer. So current equals to current dot next. Now finally we are going to say assert false and return 0. So this is for the case where we were not able to reach to that index or something. Okay. So if we get to this line, the caller was asking for a non-existent element, so we are asserting false. So I hope that you have understood that logic. Okay, so I guess it has to be false, F in uppercase. So here we are going through the entire linked list, and when we are going at that particular index, we are fetching the element and returning it. Otherwise, we are not able to find that particular index because it is asking, the program or the user is asking for the non-existent index. That is why we are asserting false. Now let us save this and let us write the driver module. So let us use the earlier code. So here we are pushing 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, 7, 8. So if I execute this, it is going to create a linked list. Okay, so we haven't executed that bigger cell because I have just restarted the notebook for recording this episode, and I forgot to probably execute it. Yes, so we executed it and it executed successfully without any issues. Now I'm going to create a linked list with the earlier code, so we can reuse the driver code always. And here we are printing the list, and here we have 8, 7, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1. Now I want to delete the node at position 0. Okay, so let me copy the name of that routine because I have forgotten in the heat of explaining. So let me copy this. So let it be like that, and the name of that linked list object is list. Okay, list and 3. So it is going to give us the node value at position number 3, and mind it that positions start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is the 4th position, and this is the output. So this is 3. So if I say 0, it should actually show us 8. If I say 2, it should actually show us 3. Now you may be asking why I have given this particular name, get nth iter. Basically we are using this iteratively. Now there are two versions of this. One can be written recursively. So I have written this iteratively for now, and in the next episode we are going to write a recursive version of the same method. So I hope that you have understood the entire lecture as well as the demonstration. It is very easy and simple. Basically we just go through the entire list, and wherever we are finding that position, that index. Whenever we are at that particular index, we are just fetching the data and displaying it on the Jupyter notebook. And if the index is non-existent, then we are asserting false. So we can even check that case also. I think that we don't have index number 10. Let us see what happens when I say index 10. Yes, assertion error. This is basically expected output because we are actually asserting false, and it is actually showing us that we have reached that particular line, that the index doesn't exist. Okay. So thanks a lot for watching this episode of Singly Linked List with Python. In the next episode, we are going to have a look at how to write the same method with recursive calls.